When I look at Alonzo today and describe his story to people, nobody believes me. They say, who is that kid on the soccer field and playing tennis and taking swim lessons? What do you mean? He's that kid that was so sick? And I say, yes, he's that kid that was so sick. We thought we were going to lose him on more than one occasion. Alonzo was in the hospital for a total of 6 months. He had E. coli. It resulted in hemolytic uremic syndrome, which is inflammation that caused inflammation in the brain and the pancreas and the kidneys. He ended up on dialysis, and there wasn't anything we could do to help him. And when he would get his pain medication that Palliative Care had worked with our team to order, he would be our child again. They did an amazing job, and they saved us. If we had not had Palliative Care, I think that Alonzo would have suffered much more than he did.
The word palliative actually means to cloak or to shield. And so the idea is that in palliative care, we work to shield the child from the suffering, the pain, the stress of their serious illness. When I met Alonzo, he was 3, and he had a life-threatening infection because it was such a serious illness, and it was a sudden illness. Not only was Alonzo suffering, but his mom and dad were suffering.
Palliative Care worked with our doctors so that Alonzo could have pain control from his pancreatitis. They also worked with them so that he would have less anxiety about procedures, and also so that we would have less anxiety about procedures.
The palliative care team is a nurse clinician, nurse practitioner, and doctors. But we collaborate closely, and we bring in chaplaincy, social work, teachers, child life specialists, art therapists, music therapists, pet therapy, because what we want to do is we want to look beyond just the child's bodily health. We want to look at their spiritual health. We want to make sure that we're attending to their social health and their emotional health. And so we bring in all these different specialties, and we collaborate, and we look to support the child and the family through their illness while they're here at Children's of Alabama. There's more information coming out in medical research when you focus on quality of life, that not only do patients get better sooner, but they actually live longer.
As a pediatrician, I hadn't utilized palliative care very often, but this changed my whole perspective on who they are and who they can help. What I see palliative care now as is hopeful. They support the whole family, the whole patient. They don't just focus on end of life, and that has been a transformation for me.
It is a new way of looking at things, and part of that grows out of that child-centered, family-centered care model at Children's of Alabama. My hope is that the community will help us address this need by increasing awareness and helping us grow our team to include more therapists.
Alonzo is completely filled with joy. He is friends with everybody. He's never met a stranger, and he loves life. We are eternally grateful to the palliative care team for their management of Alonzo. We are so thankful and so grateful to have our child today.